All right, our Caroline Hecker reporting live, telling us more about this sweet little girl as the search continues at this hour. As you can imagine, this community just in shock. Have talked to people in this community and even in other parts of the Midlands today who have just said their stomach is in knots thinking about where Faye could be or what may have happened. Mothers who were just in tears thinking about how something like this could happen so quickly in such a quiet little community here. Our Emily Wakeman has been talking with some of the community members, and Emily, I think it's fair to say they're just in a state of disbelief, just waiting to find answers and knowing that we're now more than 24 hours out. So concerned about nightfall coming again, but absolutely holding out hope for some good news to come here soon.
That's right, Judy. Neighbors tell me they saw Faye get off the bus yesterday afternoon at about 2:50 in the afternoon. Now, that bus stop is right behind me near those mailboxes. They said at that time they saw her mother at the bus stop. Her and Faye then walked to their home. It was only about 30 yards away. It's only about this way, about 30 yards away, about 2 doors down. But that was one of the last times that Faye was seen. Authorities say that she went missing about an hour later. Now, neighbors tell me this is an incredibly safe neighborhood and nothing like this has ever happened. Tammy Wesley, whose third grade son rides the bus with Faye every day, tells me her son and 3 other students at Springdale Elementary, including Faye, get off at this bus stop in this area. She tells me that this is a tight-knit community here in Churchill Heights. Now, Wesley says she went to pick up her other kids from middle school around 3:25 in the afternoon. Now, at that time, she says she did not see anything suspicious in the neighborhood. She says she also doesn't remember seeing Faye outside when she drove by. She says as a mother, it's terrifying to think that it could have been anyone's child.
My son has went up and down the street on his bike. They've walked this neighborhood, and I never, not a thought in my head processed that this could happen. I would let my kids out in this neighborhood. Churchill Heights has been, little crime. If any, it's a little crime in this neighborhood. Everybody's tight-knit. You know who belongs, who doesn't belong. So this is just very shocking.
She says it was difficult explaining to her son what was happening last night and today and why he wouldn't see Faye on the bus this morning. Now, the bus came by just a few hours ago, dropping kids off here to a very different environment than they saw yesterday. Law enforcement and officers are still lined up all around the streets here, and they, in the last hour or two, when those cars were being towed away, were going door to each neighbor's house, sweeping the area once again. Like I said, a very different environment, and neighbors who I spoke with today who are parents of young children said this has really changed their perspective on everything, that they won't be allowing their children to ride bikes down the street by themselves anymore or play out in the yard by themselves anymore because they're scared. Judy?